Bringing a new puppy into your world is an exciting experience, and following a puppy vaccine schedule is a crucial first step to ensuring their health. But what vaccines should your puppy get, and at what age? This video will walk you through what you need to know. There are two types of vaccinations your veterinarian will recommend for your puppy: core vaccines and non-core vaccines. Core vaccines are recommended for all dogs. These vaccines are your non-negotiables, and they're vital to all puppies based on the risk of exposure, transmissibility to humans, and the severity of the disease. Non-core vaccines are equally as important, but they're not recommended to all dogs. These are vaccines that your veterinarian will recommend based on factors like your puppy's lifestyle, location, or existing health conditions. Now let's dive into what vaccines your puppy will receive at what age and why. At about 6 to 8 weeks of age, your puppy will receive their DHPP or DA2PP vaccine. This is a combo vaccine that vaccinates against multiple diseases. It's a core vaccine and it protects against distemper virus, two types of adenovirus that can cause hepatitis, parainfluenza, which causes kennel cough, and parvovirus. Around this time, your veterinarian may also recommend to you a non-core vaccine, the Bordetella vaccine. This protects your puppy against bacteria that can cause upper respiratory infections that can cause coughing. If your puppy will be leading a social lifestyle, or if they will be going to dog parks or boarding or training, this vaccine will be recommended to you, and it may be required in some instances. At around 10 to 12 weeks of age, your puppy will receive their second booster of the DHPP combo vaccine. These boosters are very important because the boosters are what causes the vaccine to actually create the antibodies in your puppy's body that will protect against the diseases. It cannot be overstated how important this combo vaccine is for your dog. Also around this time, your puppy will receive a second booster, possibly for Bordetella if they received it once already. As far as non-core vaccines, this is when your veterinarian will start a conversation with you about non-core vaccines based on your puppy's lifestyle and risk factors, such as the Lyme vaccine if your pet is around ticks a lot or Lyme disease, the canine flu vaccine if your pet is going to be going to dog parks, grooming, training, places where they could pick up the flu virus, and the leptospirosis vaccine. The leptospirosis vaccine is a vaccine that protects against a bacteria that can cause liver and kidney failure, and it is found many parts of the United States around water sources such as streams and rivers and lakes. It is also found in local wildlife. It's also found in a lot of urban areas. So talk to your veterinarian to see if leptospirosis vaccine is a good thing for your dog. At 14 to 16 weeks of age, your puppy will receive their third and usually final booster of the DHPP combo vaccine, as well as second boosters for any of the non-core vaccines you started at your last visit. Other than these critical booster shots that are necessary for the vaccines to actually do their jobs, this is when your veterinarian will let you know it's time for the rabies vaccine. Rabies vaccine is a must-have defense for every dog. It's legally required in most areas of the United States, and it protects them against a deadly virus that is fatal in dogs and in people. It's transmitted through the saliva of infected mammals such as foxes or bats, and the rabies vaccine protects your dog against that. It is so crucial that your puppy receives their rabies vaccine for their sake, but also for the sake of human health. After 16 weeks of age, generally speaking, you're done with your puppy boosters, and you will go back to your veterinarian after your dog is about a year of age. This is when they will receive their first annual exam, and your veterinarian will also want to do their annual booster for the first year for the DHPP vaccine and for the rabies vaccine and for any non-core vaccines. Again, this is dependent upon which non-core vaccines you started with your puppy in the beginning. Remember, after your puppy's first year of life, the work isn't done. They will need to come back for boosters to ensure they stay protected from disease. This includes, in their adult life, a rabies booster every 3 years, a DHPP booster every 3 years, and then non-core vaccines are generally boosted every year, except for Bordetella, which is often done every 6 months. This might feel like a lot to remember, but as long as you're keeping up with your annual wellness exams, your veterinarian will help you stay on top of it. They'll keep the records, they'll send you postcards and reminders, they'll remember, so you don't have to. Most puppies sail through their vaccines with no issues, but it's not uncommon for some to experience some mild side effects. If your puppy is a little low for 24 hours, maybe a little off on their food, maybe a little bit warm, that's actually a good thing. That shows that the immune system's doing its job and making antibodies. However, if your puppy has localized swelling, if they're very sick, or if they have hives, or if they're vomiting, those are more severe symptoms. You need to call your veterinarian if you notice these immediately to get advice. As a responsible pet parent, giving your puppy these vaccines is essential. Not only are you protecting their health, but the health of countless other dogs and humans as well.